All right, welcome to this guided meditation for deep relaxation and rejuvenation. So make sure that you're wearing some comfortable clothing. I'm going to have you start by coming into a laying down position. You can have something for under your head, either a pillow or a yoga blanket, something to cushion the head. As you lay the body down, make sure everything comes down in alignment so your legs, hips, spine, and head are all lined up. You can have your feet about hip width apart, letting your feet fall open. You can have the arms about 15 degrees from the sides of the body, letting the palms fall upwards. Now we're going to take a moment to do some tense and release exercises to help release any tension in the body. So starting with the legs, with an inhalation, you can raise both legs a couple inches off the ground, tensing all the muscles in the legs. Tense your thighs, tense the calves, feet. Spread the toes, point the heels. As you exhale, release. So with each exhalation, just let everything go completely limp. Now moving up to the hips, you can inhale, tense your hips, buttocks, raise the hips off the floor slightly, tensing. Exhale, release. Now inhale, tense your abdomen, pressing the lower back into the floor. Exhale, release. Now keeping your head on the ground, with an inhalation you can lift the chest away from the ground, squeezing your shoulder blades together, tensing. Exhale, release. Now inhale, raising both arms a couple inches off the floor, tensing all the muscles in the arms, making fists with the hands. You can spread your fingers. Exhale, release. Now inhale, shrugging the shoulders towards the ears, tense. Exhale, release. Now inhale, tensing all the muscles in the face, squeezing the muscles in towards the nose, make a prune face. Exhale, release. Now inhale, opening the mouth wide, stick out the tongue, open the eyes wide, looking up at the eyebrows. Exhale, release. Now with your next exhalation, you can slowly roll your head to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, back to center. Now with your next inhalation, you can slowly lift the head, look up towards your toes. Exhale, slowly bring the head back to the floor in line with the body. Now you can just close your eyes. And now I'm going to bring you through a guided wave meditation. So imagine yourself laying on a warm, sunny beach with your feet facing towards the water. And with each inhalation, you can visualize the water coming up towards your feet. With the exhalation, visualize the water receding away. Now this water you can visualize as kind of energy and light. So with your inhalation, feel this wave of energy and light coming up first through your feet, up through your ankles. As you exhale, receding back. As it recedes back, you can think of any tension or stuck energy being taken with the wave as it recedes back. Now with your next inhalation, we're going to come up through the feet, now past the ankles into the calves, bringing that fresh energy, light into the body. As you exhale, recedes back, taking with it any stuck, stagnant energy. With your next inhalation, now the wave comes up a little bit further through the feet, ankles, calves, knees, up to the thighs. As you exhale, slowly receding back, relaxing even more. With your next inhalation, coming up through the feet, ankles, calves, thighs, and hips now. As you exhale, slowly receding back. Next inhalation, now coming up through the feet, legs, hips, now up into the abdomen and lower back. As you exhale, slowly receding back, taking any tension, stuck energy with it. With your next inhalation, coming up through the feet, legs, hips, abdomen, now up through the hands and arms, up into your chest. As you exhale, relaxing even more as the wave recedes back. Now, next inhalation, coming up through the legs, hips, upper body, into the neck. And then exhale, slowly receding back. Now inhale, this time coming up through the legs, hips, upper body, now coming up through the head to the crown of the head, and then exhale, slowly receding back. With the next inhalation, again, coming up through the entire body, up past the head, filling the entire body with that energy and light. Exhale, relaxing even more, any tension releases. Now just stay with that sensation of the body being fully clear and energized. Now just following your breathing, in and out through the nose. And we're going to move on to doing some deep breaths here. Now with these deep breaths, you want to make the breath very smooth, deep, and subtle. So it should be so subtle that you barely even notice the breath happening. And when you're taking your inhalation, try to feel first your abdomen rise, then filling into the middle portion of the lungs, sides of the ribs expand, then into the upper lungs, the chest rises all the way up to the collarbones, and then with exhalation, slowly exhaling the air out. Feel the diaphragm pressing the air up and out as you relax deeper into the ground. So now go and exhale all the air out, and then with an inhalation, start to slowly fill the lungs up bit by bit. First filling the lower portion of the lungs, then into the middle, then into the upper lungs, until you get to the full capacity. At the top of your inhalation, go ahead and hold the breath for a moment. And then with your exhalation, again relaxing even deeper into the ground, letting go of any tension as you exhale. Do this a couple more times. With your inhalation, slowly filling the lungs up bit by bit. First lower, then into the middle, then into the upper lungs. At the very top of your inhalation, holding the breath for a moment, and then slowly exhaling. Keep exhaling all the air out, relaxing even more. We'll do this one more time. So with your inhalation, again, slowly filling the lungs up, lower lungs into the middle, into the upper lungs, retaining once you get to the very top for a moment, and then slowly exhaling, relaxing even more. Now once you've exhaled all the air out, this time just take a very relaxed, clearing inhalation, about 2/3 capacity. And then with your exhalation, just go ahead and release control of the breath completely. As you release control of the breath, you might find it just stops for a moment, And just let it stop for a moment here, trusting that it will come back when it's ready to, in its own natural rhythm. So now you're just resting as a silent observer, completely relaxed, letting the breath happen naturally on its own. Now you can bring your focus to the point between your eyebrows and then back towards the center of the head. It's often called the third eye or the Ajna chakra in the yoga tradition. And just let your attention gently rest in that area in the center of the head. If you like, you can visualize a white light in that space. As you gently rest your attention there, you can notice if any thoughts are arising. If any thoughts arise, just let the thoughts arise, let them pass. You can imagine them as clouds in the sky, just watching as a detached observer, letting them arise, letting them pass. Same with the breath. Notice the breath again just happens on its own. If you find your attention gets lost in your thoughts, just gently come back to the center of the head. You can come back to the natural movement of the breath. And then as your attention is resting in the center of the head, you can also just notice the larger space of awareness that is here, effortlessly here, and just resting as that effortless awareness, letting go of any ideas about the world, about oneself, and just allowing oneself to relax deeply into this moment. Now, depending on how much time you want to take with this meditation, you could finish the meditation here, or you could stay longer, maybe another few minutes, maybe another 10, 20 minutes. But you're trying to stay resting in this natural, effortless awareness without engaging with any mental activity that might arise. And so whenever it feels right for you, you can let your breath deepen slightly. You can gently wiggle the fingers and toes, bringing the awareness back to the circulation. And then slowly extending your right arm over the head to the floor behind. You can slowly bend your knees, rolling yourself onto your right side, resting the head onto your right arm. Taking a moment to rest here. And then when you're ready, you can use both arms to press yourself up to a seated position. And then maybe just taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this time to bring about a little bit more relaxation and rejuvenation to your body and mind. So thank you for joining this guided meditation. I hope it was beneficial for you. And until next time.